creative, you can do a lot of cool things. So we love taking answers from, questions from all musicians, artists, and
Yeah, in many ways,
create.
what we've done is created a business, education program for the arts. We apply it to music most of the time, but the kind of the principles carry throughout anything creative, and where there's not kind of like a necessary road that everyone can follow to success, like you would have for a lawyer or a doctor or something. These things that are laid out, and you're like, oh, I got to get this job, and then I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're creative and you're basically like, you know, our program, the foundation for it comes from business principles for startups, like lean startup methodology. So that's what companies use to build their business. So it works. It works for just about anything. It's just about applying it to your specific field. And it's if you use the process that we teach, you protect yourself from making big financial commitments or mistakes that might actually damage or stop or ruin your career. And TJ, I just speak from that from experience. Like when we first started out with MIC, we always give the story like we know how to run a label, so we knew how to run a business, but we didn't know how to create one. Creating a business, which is what each and every artist and band out there is doing, is completely different from just managing a business because there's a lot more intangibles because you don't have a successful business model. Here you go. This is what you're going to do. Like if you went out and bought a franchise like McDonald's, it's just like they would give you the blueprint. Like this is what you do to be successful. Like when you launch your music career, you don't have that specific blueprint. You need to discover that. Like we give the step-by-step process for what you'll need to do and how to discover it. But at the end of the day, the only person that can really discover your unique recipe for success is going to be you. And that comes from discussing and talking with your audience, learning about what they like, and then figuring out how you're going to deliver that kind of experience to them in a way that, fills a gap in their life to the point where they're willing to support your career. And that takes time and it takes, a lot of work and discovery, but that's what TJ and I are here for and why we love working with all our members and lovely artists because, if we help you guys be successful, then, we're doing our job.
Right, and that journey from A to B can be a dangerous one in terms of your wasting time and money, and our program helps you mitigate losing out on any of those things.
Yeah.
I put it in. I put the link to that the musician success blueprint in the chat. So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. At some point then we should actually like talk about selling that. So I feel like we just like infer you should just sign up for that if you feel like it kind of a deal, but we don't hard sell anybody. We like donating our time and working with musicians, but at the end of the day, when I worked with my music mentor, she always just used to say like, if you really want to get somewhere, you have to make a financial commitment to your career, which is why, I paid her the money that I did to work with her on a regular basis, because it like when you pay for something, it's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, I want to get my money's worth out of that. And it makes you a little bit more committed to what you're working on, opposed to just like, watching YouTube videos and trying to figure out what the best thing is, or even listening to our live stream, going through a regimented program where someone like myself and TJ or another coach has sat down and said, here are your steps for success. This is what you need to follow. And this is what you're going to get out of it, is really important. Like it saves you so much time and energy, and to have the support and the guidance of an expert, and then the community of artists that you're working with is important. Again, when I was first in the industry and working with my mentor, it wasn't just her guidance that helped me get to where I am today. It was being surrounded by other musicians that were doing what I was doing and their support, because it's really tough to go through and pursue a music career all by yourself. You need the emotional support of your peers, and you need the expert guidance of, a coach or someone from the industry to really kind of help guide you to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for expert help with your music career, schedule a call with us today, or you could enroll in one of our free artist development programs. The link for both can be found in the description below. And please don't forget to subscribe. Your support really matters, and we appreciate any help that you can give to the work that we do. Have a great day.